Hi Virgos, this is Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. I hope y'all can hear me okay. We're here to talk some about your astrology, and I've pulled a couple tarot cards for the full moon in Libra that happened yesterday, depending where you were, yesterday morning. And so for you guys, this full moon peaked in your second house of self-value, self-worth, and your resources, money, how you're attracting that to yourself. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I am implementing this new headpiece with microphone, so I hope it's working out okay. And I do want to say this is for Virgo ascendant. This is how as astrologers do predictive astrology. However, if you do not know your ascendant sign, you can go by your sun sign or your moon sign if you know that, whatever resonates. Also, if you would like to know your ascendant sign, I do offer a free service called the Astrology Trinity. Just check that out at divinelygenuine.com soul shop. All right. So like I was saying, the full moon is happening for you guys in the second house of your resources, your money, your self-value and self-worth, and how you're attracting those resources to you. So it's important to realize how, as I stand here, advertising for Starbucks. I love me some coffee. So it's important to know your value and worth. You don't want to take jobs that you know that you can do better in. It takes being confident and knowing yourself to take the appropriate jobs and to be confident in being creative with starting new things, new projects that you're passionate about. Speaking of passions, your fifth house is Capricorn, which we have Saturn and Pluto there. It's also the house of, so it's the house of your creations, your inspiration, your passions. It's the house of romance and children as well. It's the fifth house is ruled by the sun. It's the home to Leo. So this is the fixed fire. This is the flame of inspiration. What keeps your heart inspired? Okay. So creative projects and all the things I just mentioned are being affected right now in the way of getting a rebirth. We have Saturn and Pluto there. These can be considered maleficent planets, as you know, all the planets are working together to our greatest evolution. These two are just not the most comfortable teachers. So Saturn is the karmic life lessons. Pluto is pain and rebirth, okay? Saturn is like a 2-year transit. It'll be in the spot for you until the end of 2020. And what I believe is that it's teaching you, Virgo ascendants, to really take a look at what you're passionate about, what your desires are. Are you going to be confident? Are you going to be confident in using your creative juice, your creative ideas? Sorry, let me skip that ad for that music to continue. So yeah, Saturn is teaching life lessons in romance, children, what inspires you, what keeps your passion and drive going. It's a great time to just play with your creativity, you know. Learn what makes you happy. A lot of people, you ask them, well, what could you do if there were no restrictions at all and you could do anything in the world? And their answer is they don't know. So, you know, it's important to take the time to know, one, yourself and your value as this full moon's hitting it. And two, what keeps your heart passionate? What inspires you? Because that is what you always want to lean towards. You know, you want to be able to manifest, which is the second house being hit by the moon, from, you know, being able to connect your energy to what makes your heart happy. Okay? So delve into whatever creative pursuits keep you inspired. And Pluto there, you can definitely have some changes when it comes to children and lovers, romantic partners, as well as just transformation in figuring and discovering out what inspires you and you're passionate about. This is an 8-year transit, so it's nothing that will happen overnight. Now for your tarot cards, it's funny, this full moon is happening in your second house, which speaks to knowing your value and self-worth so that you can get the money and resources you deserve. Remember, it's not just money. Money comes through people, through projects, and you can trade and this sort of thing. It's resources, right? So you want to know the right people and all of that. You got the Empress card. So the Empress is Venus incarnate. She is the divine feminine, divine feminine in physical form, knowing her value, knowing her worth here on earth, able to attract therein her resources and the appropriate connections. Okay? So spend time learning yourself, knowing, you know, monitoring, being mindful of your thoughts, and make sure the story you are telling yourself, because it is a story in our minds, make sure it's one of good value and that you're being your own best friend and that you're speaking motivation and inspiring thoughts and not speaking down to yourself with worry, especially you Virgos. Virgos are very analytical, so there can be a lot of like observation and worry attached to that. You also have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So, you know, you don't have to make it a big deal to meditate, because sometimes we won't do it if we have to like get it set up and have all this planning going on. But take a few moments when you wake up, before you go to bed, at your lunch break, and just breathe. Do deep breaths, quiet your mind so that you can receive these downloads from the universe, from spirit, because there's deep insights coming, Virgo, for you guys, and from source that is truth. Okay, I love you guys. I hope y'all have a fantastic... Oh, I do need to add one more thing. So sorry. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth as well. It is the beneficiary planet. Now, it moves through each sign a lot faster. It's only in a sign a year. This year, you guys have it. It's in the home sign of Sagittarius. Y'all have it in your 4th house of home, of your emotional support, of your family and tribe. Remember, like, we don't have to attach too much to family. It is family, but it's also friends or your tribe, whomever you feel is your emotional support, okay? And where you're putting your home. So this year is a good year for you guys to move, to reevaluate what you want and desire from your emotional state of life, from your tribe, from what you consider home. This can also speak to your mom and your relationship with her, or that bond. But Jupiter is definitely expanding you. So manifest your dream home, manifest where you want to live, manifest your tribe. I'm a huge believer in the law of attraction and journaling those things. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I wish you the happiest of full moons. It's still very full. I encourage you to have a moment and gaze up at it tonight. It's such a beautiful night light that we have. and it's very, very healing energy. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment below if you feel this video helped you. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.